Epidemiology is a subfield within public health. So what's public health? Public health are all the efforts that we make as a society to try to protect the public's health and promote health and prevent disease. Epidemiology is similar to the word epidemic. So for example, you might think of an influenza epidemic, or the polio epidemic in history, or the obesity epidemic, or the opioid use epidemic. Epidemiology could be thought of as the science of epidemics, trying to understand why they happen and what we can do to respond to them. Or more broadly, we think of epidemiology as the study of the causes and consequences of disease. And it's a foundational science for public health to help us understand how to promote health and prevent disease. Epidemiology careers deal with understanding and solving public health problems. So, for example, are you worried about Zika virus spreading across the United States? Are you concerned about the problem we have that every year more and more people have diabetes? Does it worry you that we can get infections from animals that come into humans, or that air pollution from cars or forest fires can impact our health? If those type of questions are of interest to you, epidemiology is the type of career that deals with those problems. Epidemiologists will do this work collaboratively with people in many different fields, including medicine, statistics, social sciences, other biological sciences. And we pursue this work in a variety of organizations. So an epidemiologist pursuing their career might work in a university. They might work in a government institute for health, like the National Institutes of Health or a state health department. They might work in a private health-related organization like a healthcare system or a health insurance company or a pharmaceutical company. Or they might work in a nonprofit organization that addresses health and disease, like the American Heart Association, for example. Epidemiology careers usually require graduate level education. And so for our undergraduate students majoring in epidemiology, a typical next step would be to enroll in a master's program in epidemiology for further training. Some students want to experience the world of work and outside the university before they would go on to graduate school. And epidemiology students who graduate would be qualified for a wide variety of entry-level positions in lots of health-related organizations that could be a stepping stone into graduate work later. The skills that we try to foster in our epidemiology students are things like critical thinking, problem solving, quantitative data analysis, how to design studies about health, and communicate what we know about health to scientific audiences and other audiences. Our curriculum in epidemiology is designed to help you learn how to manage and analyze quantitative data about health, how to take questions we have about health and translate those into ideas for how to do a research study that would answer those questions, and then to be able to write and communicate the findings. You'll come out of the epidemiology major with these type of skills, which are useful in epidemiology and public health, but also translatable into many other fields that require critical thinking, data analysis, and communication. In public health, we have 4 different majors. We have epidemiology, health promotion, environmental and occupational health, and health science. All of those fit under the broad umbrella of public health, but what distinguishes epidemiology is the focus on trying to understand the causes and consequences of disease and using quantitative data analysis to address public health problems, using statistics. Now, majoring in epidemiology and majoring in statistics are not the same thing. If you were to major in statistics, you might focus more on the underlying mathematics and statistical theory and statistical computing. In epidemiology, we'll teach you how to use statistics in a practical way to address the most important public health problems that are facing us today. Students who major in epidemiology are going to graduate from BYU with some really great employable skills. You'll know how to manage and analyze data. You'll know how to communicate with people. You'll also have a lot of expertise in health from a population or public health perspective. And so if you like health and you are curious and you like to ask questions and find answers to those questions, then epidemiology would be a great major for you. If you major in epidemiology, you're also going to get some networking benefits. You'll be able to interact with other students who, like you, are interested in health. You'll be mentored by faculty who are excellent epidemiologists and who will be able to give you the basic level training to help jumpstart your career. And you'll be very well prepared to pursue further education in epidemiology or other related fields.